Arianna Huffington is joining us right now. I am so happy that you are here today.
I'm so happy to be here with you.
We've known each other a long time, Arianna.
Since 1982.
That's right, a long time. And you know what? You've had such great success. I mean, really, you're a media mogul. I mean, Huffington Post, everybody knows about what you've done. And you just wrote a fabulous book called Thrive. It's a bestseller. And it tells us what we should be doing with our lives. And you learned from personal experience. Tell us about that.
Yes, 7 years ago, I actually collapsed from exhaustion, burnout, and sleep deprivation.
Wow.
And that was the beginning of my asking a lot of these questions, like, am I living the life I want? And I began to see that a lot of people all around us are burnt out.
We're all in the same boat for the most part.
We're all in the same boat. And in fact, there are small things that we can do to course correct. And that's why I wrote this book, to show that, in fact, when we take care of ourselves, science makes it very clear now that we're going to be more effective and more productive. So I have 12 little steps in the book that we can take, starting right now.
Go ahead.
And for me, the first step that I took was getting more sleep.
More sleep,
I know sleep seems very trivial.
It's a problem for a lot of us, though.
I went from 4 to 5 hours to 7 to 8 hours.
Made a big difference.
Huge difference.
Huge.
More productive, more effective, more joyful.
Good.
And as we just heard, easier to live in the moment and enjoy every moment, because life is fragile.
Don't you think that that's what, the problem is, that many times we're just going. I mean, here's my iPad, here's my telephone, and you say, put it all away.
Not all the time,
for
of course, but I'm saying at the end of the day, here's the thing, at the end of the day, turn them off and escort them out of your bedroom. So when you sleep at night, if you wake up in the middle of the night, you're going to be tempted to look at your data. And then look at the scientific evidence in the book. It makes it very clear you're not going to be as recharged then, because your sleep is interrupted by your day life and your day problems.
So we have to really think about, as you said, living in the moment, making sure that we're taking care of ourselves. And I like what you said about having sort of a childlike quality about looking at life with wonder and being
with
fresh.
Wonder, yes. And you know how on the airplane they tell you put your own oxygen mask first.
Yes.
And then you're going to be more effective at taking care of everybody else. And for me, it also means remembering to be grateful for what we have. Whatever we have, however many problems we're facing, be grateful. That's a big Greek advice too, right?
Yes, speaking of Greek, your mom also gave you a lot of good lessons in life. One thing that I know that she talked to you about was resiliency.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, my mother, to whom the book is dedicated, Ellie, Yaya, the Greek Yaya. You know, she basically told me that however difficult your circumstance, we grew up in a one-room apartment in Athens with no money, but she always felt that we are bigger than our circumstances.
Yes.
And that we all have in us a place of strength, wisdom, and peace, and we need to learn to tap into it. And if we're perpetually buried in our smartphones or in our negative thoughts and our worries, we're not going to be tapped into that, and it's going to be harder to be resilient.
Arianna, I'm telling you something. I highly recommend this book, not because we know each other so well, but it really is filled with wisdom, good information, and you've brought something to us today that we really appreciate, because that's what our program is about, looking at a problem and finding a solution to it.
I love that.
Absolutely. You're going to come back?
Absolutely, and I hope we can cross-post what you're doing on the Huffington Post.
Oh, that would be a great thing. You heard it here first, folks. We're going to do a lot of nice things together. Arianna,
thank you
what can
so
I
much.
say?
Thank you, and congratulations on the show.
So much, and congratulations to you and all the good things you do.
Thank you.
Arianna Huffington. Okay.